On May 14, 1999, U.S. President Bill Clinton telephones Chinese President Jiang Zemin and apologizes for NATO's accidental bombing of the Chinese embassy in Belgrade, Yugoslavia, 6 days earlier. Clinton promises an official investigation into the incident. 3 Chinese journalists were killed in the bombing. The U.S. maintained that the CIA had identified the wrong coordinates for a Yugoslav military target on the same street. The U.S. agreed to compensate the families of the victims. Months later, a joint investigation by British and Danish newspapers revealed that anonymous sources had claimed that the bombing had actually been deliberate, since the Chinese embassy was being used to transmit Yugoslav army communications. Both the U.S. and the U.K. emphatically refuted the claims, and a New York Times investigation was unable to produce any evidence supporting those claims. Here are other events that happened today in history. In 1796, English country doctor Edward Jenner administers the world's first vaccination for smallpox. In 1804, the 28-month-long Lewis and Clark expedition begins, departing from St. Louis, Missouri. In 1904, the third modern Olympics open in St. Louis, Missouri, making them the first held in the U.S. In 1944, Star Wars creator George Lucas is born George Walton Lucas Jr. in Modesto, California. In 1948, 6 months after the UN agreed to partition Palestine, the State of Israel is proclaimed. In 1955, the Warsaw Pact is signed by communist nations in Eastern Europe as a response to NATO. In 1998, after 9 seasons, the controversial final episode of the popular sitcom Seinfeld airs on NBC. And now it's time for our Today in History quiz. Who holds the record for the most no-hitters in Major League Baseball history? Cy Young, Nolan Ryan, Bob Feller, or Sandy Koufax? Think you know the answer? Drop your guesses in the comments below. Find out if you're right next time on Today in History. You made it through Today in History. Nice work. Now treat yourself. Click the video on the right for what happened yesterday in history. Still can't get enough? The link on the left's got the whole playlist buffet. Want to make history a daily habit? Click my face in the middle to subscribe.